Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'd like to turn to something that so happens to be the title. This is a great song by George Harrison of the Beatles. It's one of the best love songs I believe to be written in 50 or 100 years, and it never says, "I love you" in the song, but it really is one of the finest. If you please.
Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover.
In 1969, did George Harrison write the perfect chord pattern melody?
I don't know, I thought it just sounded distinguished, like George Harrison, the Scales of Distinction.
The song I'm talking about, John Lennon even said it was the best song on Abbey Road. It reached #1 in the USA and reached the top 10 in the UK. It's arguably got one of the most soulful guitar solos ever put to record. Not only did this show George Harrison had become an accomplished songwriter in his own right, but that he could hold his own against John Lennon and Paul McCartney.
Hey, we're bloody stars, you know. Don't comment, cheek.
There's certain melodies that exist that feel like they were written at the beginning of time, because how could the world exist without those melodies? Songs like Yesterday or Somewhere Over the Rainbow. But George Harrison certainly wrote one of those with this one. The reason I think this is one of the most perfect chord patterns ever written is because the melody just flows through the chord progression so effortlessly, and just everything seems so natural and meant to be. So I thought I'd demonstrate my thoughts on this song on the ukulele, as George Harrison was an avid ukulele fan and collector. So let's just go through the progression. We start on a C, and then we just go down one semitone to C major 7, and then down another semitone to C7 or C dominant 7th, and then to F, then to D, then to G, D7 or G7 if you like, just to have that bit of decoration on there. You see the melody just lives right on top of the chord there.
Something in the way she knows, and all I have to do is think of her.
The melody just weaves throughout each chord so effortlessly and beautiful. Another very interesting factor is how clever it changes key. So we have the intro of the song, which gravitates towards the key of C, and that's also used as an interlude to connect to the verse. However, when we get to the middle 8 part, You're Asking Me If My Love Will Grow part, it goes. Then instead of going to C, we go to A. If we were just following standard songwriting rules, it would go to A minor, seeing as we're in the key of C, but it changes the minor to major, so now we're in the key of A. And we use that little interlude again, then we're back to C. So my personal thoughts on the song Something. It's one of the most beautiful songs ever written. It blends itself so well to whatever instrument you're on. If you play it on a piano or a guitar, it can quite easily be turned into jazz, or it can be sung as an acoustic singer-songwriter, or it can be played on the ukulele. The melody just works. It's timeless and one of George Harrison's greatest songs. Not only that, one of the Beatles' greatest songs. Hi folks, just a quick reminder, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that button. Also check out my original material on Spotify. I write my own songs and compositions and play the instruments in my little home studio. Catch you soon, thank you.